This box is supposed to curb examination cheating by stopping people from getting the exam papers early. It does this by using multiple components, such as an ultrasonic sensor inside the box, which can be seen over here. That would tell if the box has been opened or not. If the box is opened, it will ring an alarm, but it won't ring an alarm if the correct key code was put in, which is set over here. The box uses a GSM module to send a message when the box has been opened, and the message can be sent to local police officials or people in charge of the exam to come and take care of the situation when the box has been opened. The box also uses an Arduino as its controller. That's what controls everything, and that should be about it.
The very first one is the fact that it has a key here where you have to put in a password for you to be able to access the box, which we don't have in most tamper-proof envelopes. The second key feature is this light that we have right here that blinks blue when the box is sealed and everything is fine. It is not tampered with, it is not opened. When the box is opened, the light turns white. This is to notify people even at the back or at the front that it has changed, which means something has changed with the box. The third feature is that we have a buzzer that goes off whenever the box is opened. So at the back, if they can't see, they can still hear that the box has been opened. The fourth feature here is that we have a GSM module that basically sends a message the moment the box is open. So regardless of where the box is open, the moment it's opened, we know someone has accessed the papers, a message will be sent. Which leads me to the last one, which is the timestamp. Whenever a message is sent, you can tell the time. The box was opened at 9:05 a.m., so you'll see the text and it says 9:05 a.m. This is to know exactly what time the exam papers have been accessed, to try and reduce the problem of people getting the exam papers before the due date or the due time, so that we know which schools partake in this activity. The work of the laptop is there's this blue cable here. That is where we put in our code. So when you put in the code from the Arduino, we put it and we run it into this. We have an Arduino system here. So we put the code here so that we can tell exactly what is supposed to happen, and we can modify it like how we have a number that we put in. So on the code, you can change the number so that we can get it to the person who is in charge of the exam. Let's say here in Migori, assuming you are in charge of the exams, we will put in your number. So the moment the box is opened, an SMS is sent to your phone, and as well as, let's say, the police department, so they can also access that and know the exact timestamp and what time it was opened, so that if it is not within the time frame, then they know something is wrong and they can come and see exactly what happened. First, the idea came to us when we were watching the news and we saw different cases of exam cheating in KCPE and KCSE and principals getting in trouble and getting arrested. And when we went to school, I organized a meeting with the teachers, our school staff, and they found a way for us to try and use technology. Because of the upcoming technology, decided to put it to good use. We got a STEM club. They helped us, they gave us training, and we gave them feedback, and we went through the training process, and gradually we showed our progress, and that is how we're able to code this on our own and come up with this.
As a school, we are very concerned about the integrity of exams in this country. That is something that we are very intentional about. We really want to see exams done the right way. One major form of exam malpractice in the country is through prior access to the exam materials. There are many forms of collusion, many forms of exam malpractice in the country, but the most dangerous one is prior access to the materials. Because the moment exams have been accessed in one corner of the country, then with the social media platforms, it can be accessed by many, many other millions of Kenyans across the country. So we have come up with, my students have come up with a security box that can be used to detect and prevent exam malpractice through prior access. This box is not prone to any attack because we expect once the codes it has been coded, the codes have to be manually transferred through a port. So they cannot be cyber hacking because it doesn't access internet. And then the other issue of cost, the box is very cost effective because in as much as the components are outsourced, internationally we get them from Amazon, but the components are very cheap, and a maximum of about Kenya shillings 10,000, we can have this box complete. Yeah, this is just a prototype for us to bring out the idea, but eventually the whole idea is to be able to establish a better security box. and also be able to code it in a better way that it can be able to send multiple SMSs to different security organs. And the whole idea is not only to curb exam cheating, but this is something that can be used even in the criminal justice systems. We know cases of the DCI having sensitive documents. They would want to store them. We can use this to store such documents. We can also use it even for the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, where they can store sensitive documents like ballot papers. You can also use it by Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission to store sensitive documents. So this is something that can really help prevent many cases of prior access or illegal access to sensitive documents.